What's going on, you guys? Let's jump into it. So today's hot topic is about the rapper Dank. And the reason why I'm breaking this back up, she did go viral, I want to say a year ago or whatever, and she went viral because she had ordered a Uber and the Uber driver refused service because when he pulled up, he seen her weight and he was just like, "No, you know what I'm saying? My car is little and she was at least around, I want to say around 400 pounds." And so it was a big deal. They went viral. People was like on the fence. I ain't gonna say it was like 50-50 opinions, but it was definitely like giving it 70-30 because some people felt like, yeah, he was wrong. And some people felt like, well, hey, you are a certain weight. So you definitely need to be mindful and get an extra large Uber, like an extra SUV or something like that. And I mean, that's just what it was. I don't think she won the lawsuit, but I think that, it definitely opened the eyes and it made her realize and made other people realize and have a discussion about how sometimes being overweight can definitely interfere with your personal life, or not only your personal life, but the way people treat you, and that was the big deal about it. She went viral because of that. So that is Dank. That's the rapper. Now, she has came out with, I don't know if I can say it. It's a sex line. She coming out with a sex line. And basically, she's going to mold her private part. And she's also going to mold her fupa. Now, if you don't know what a fupa is, it's basically like the extra meat when it comes down to a stomach. Like it's overlapping, your bottom parts. So she's going to come out with both of those items and stuff like that. So a lot of people are saying like, well, who don't want that? I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all be playing with these big girls. And I'm finna call y'all out. Just because, like, don't get me wrong, I have always been small, petite, and stuff like that, even after I had my kids. But I was a chubby chaser. I ain't gonna lie. I love them big dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to be something to do something. I was, like, infatuated with, big dudes. And I ain't talking about like the swole, muscular dudes. Yuck. I didn't like the bodybuilder. APAC. Yuck. Disgusting. I'm talking about the ones that y'all said like had that stomach. But the thing about it is that they weren't, big and funky or nothing like that. I mean, I liked the confident big dudes, like the big dudes that was, let's just keep it real, they was fat, but they was confident. They smelled good, they looked good, they kept themselves up. But I mean, hey, they got extra weight on them. So I just did never understand why, when it came down to big women, guys was out here acting. And guys was really out here acting like that you said that you didn't caught them being a booty bandit, or they was on the down low when you sit up here and you ask them like, hey, you over there talking to Big Shirley? Oh, not me. Oh, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm just using her. Cut it out. That used to be the most lame excuse to me when dudes say, or they found out that, somebody found out that they talking to a bigger woman. Oh, I'm just using her. Using her for what? You're still broke. You still don't have no money. You still don't have no motions. And at the end of the day, it's just like, y'all, all these big women ain't tricks. Let me just keep it real. I don't even, half of the time, the big women that y'all was being exposed with was, y'all saying, Key Lolo from the projects. They had a couple of kids. And it's like, that ain't no shame and throwing no shots at her, but I'm just saying that to say, like, stop acting like you had so many options and you're saying that you only using her for money. You're not using her for money. Maybe, maybe some cool, but then that just shows you that you like her. And I just always thought to me that was so lame how people act like that they're so disgusted about big women, or it's always a stigma of only reason why you're dealing with this person is because of this, and that. Like, oh, she got this, she got that. No, no, stop it. And I just think that is so sad and sickening. I never had to go through that because I wasn't never like, overweight or anything in that nature. But I have always felt like that is just so ashamed. Like, you would think that these people sit up here and call, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would think that the dude got caught with his pants down around the corner with a trainee. When you sit up here and say, oh, you talk to old girl. Oh, who, me? Oh, you know how I get down. No, I don't. because you been exposed. I done seen so many dudes sit up here and talk and be sprung over big women, but then, you know what I'm saying, behind closed doors, they telling other women or they partners that, oh, no, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't like her, that ain't my type. I got a certain type. I looked at your type. It's your type. And okay, so I'm done with my rant. But what do you guys think about that? Yes, she's coming out with a sex line, you know, and she's going to come out with toys and stuff like that because she feels that it's a need for it. She feels that it's guys that out there that like her in that way. And trust and believe me, I do feel like it will sell out. Do you think it'll sell out? Because I think it'll sell out because you will be surprised. People have weird fetishes, but it's just kind of like being with a bigger woman should not be a weird fetish. It should be just something that you like. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, cause if I got a dude with a belly and stuff like that, like I was never ashamed. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Them was the best ones. No shade. Them was the best ones. And people like, oh yeah, and it's always a stigma of you're only with this person because this person has money. It was always a stigma, baby. It was always a stigma of you're only with this person because you can't find nobody else, or you know for a fact that this person is gonna deal with you, or you're only dealing with this person because of this and that. No, even when I talk to big dudes, like the crazy thing about it, I ain't never shot my shot at a dude, but them big dudes, like I told you, I like the big dudes, and so I used to be like, "What's up? You know what I'm saying? How you doing?" And they never took me serious. Because they even felt like, why do you want me? And it was just like, I want you because you look good. Like, I want you because you smell good. I want you because, you know, the way you carry yourself. But they was never as confident because, like you separate say, and I feel like it goes for women and men. It's like they feel like it's a motive behind the reason why you want them. And you guys, that is so, not trying to be funny, that's sad, but that is so wrong for people to have the stigma or to feel like that they can never be loved properly because of their weight. And they feel like it's always somebody out there that is like anybody that wants them, it's always, you know, something. It's always a motive. Like they're not being genuinely loved because of the person that they are. And don't get me wrong, because a lot of time people be like, well, they need to get in shape and lose weight because don't nobody want to do this. It's somebody out there for everybody. Everybody don't like skinny and petite women and, you know, bodybuilder and swole dudes. Some people like what they like, and it's okay, but we definitely shouldn't shame people because look how the world is set up. That's all I separate say. Even in the 2000s, people are still acting like they don't want no big woman. How they got all the kids? They be having kids. Now, they ain't screwing everybody on the damn law. And women, and this is why I'm being honest, women, you also need to understand that stop setting like the bar low when it comes down to you. You the baddest. And if they don't want to sit up, if they act like they got to be, you know what I'm saying, coming in at 12 o'clock and when the lights go in like they're a vampire, then leave them alone. Like somebody would love you loud and proud. And I'm just being real because it's kind of like, it's just time after all that acting like, you know what I'm saying, they exclusive. You is not exclusive. You is not the celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm talking about for the men that try to act like they don't date big women. Like, if that's what you like, you like. But please stop acting like, oh yeah, you know, I can't be seen with this. But then you sit up here, you get on the internet, and you acting thirsty behind all these Instagram women that's half naked that won't even give you a chance. And then, you know what I'm saying, then your pity whacker can't even, you know what I'm saying, stand up. Because at the end of the day, you can't even stand up to the challenge. But you already know, you know what I'm saying, Big Shirley gonna get you right and got you feeling good and got you all feeling like, you know what I'm saying, Tarzan. But you want to try to